Watch the entire video, my lovely viewers, from start to finish, to get the whole thing. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button down below. Turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
We are going to repatriate his body back to Zambia on Friday, 28th of August 2026, immediately after swearing in a new president. Maybe in addition to the areas of mission, for us as Tonsiarans to intervene, to engage the family, to try and convince the family to decide otherwise or to further dilute their requests to government. The starting point would be that we feel that the family's judgment or position regarding to this matter is unreasonable. You understand? That would be the starting point. But given the background to this matter, our assessment is that the position taken by the family is a very reasonable position. Therefore, there will be no need whatsoever to engage the family and convince them to decide otherwise. If it was my relation who had died and that person left a very clear and express dying wish that I don't want that man there to come to my funeral. That man with the bald head at the corner, I don't want him to come to the funeral. And that man wants to insist to come to the funeral of the person who had died. Then obviously I will ensure that I enforce the dying wishes of my relative. As simple as that. That is not an unreasonable act whatsoever. Because my relative who has died is not able to enforce their dying wish. So they rely on who? The family to enforce that dying wish. As simple and straightforward as all that. The second aspect of your question, madam, is that whether we have taken the initiative to engage government with the hope of making government resign their position to first of all cancel the national mourning, and secondly to create conditions that make it impossible for the repatriation and burial into Zambia of the late former 60th Republican president. Have we made any initiative? The background to that is, for us to make any initiative, we need to be able to assess that there is a possibility and there is appetite on the part of government to ensure that ECL is repatriated back to Zambia and buried in Zambia. If there is that sincere wish on the part of government, then we can step in and engage government and try to convince them to facilitate the repatriation and burial to Zambia of ECL. But in our assessment, from the word go, based on the various issues that the acting Tonsi chairman has elaborated throughout this press briefing, we can clearly see that there is no sincere wish on the part of government to ensure that the mortal remains of Dr. Edgar Chagwalungu are repatriated back into Zambia and buried back into Zambia. Starting from the period it took for President Hakainde Hichilema to address the nation and declare a period of mourning, all the way to the abrogation of the initial agreement reached between government and the ECL family. Which agreement the ECL family told the nation that the government had abrogated on item 1, 2, and 3. We've had 3 government officials address the nation ever since that agreement was abrogated. The first one was Honorable Cornelius Mwendwa in Choma, when he was attending another burial there. He addressed the nation. And in his address, he did not dispute the violation of the agreement as tabulated by the ECL family. He did not. The second person was the Secretary to Cabinet through a written statement to the nation in response to the breakdown of the agreement. Again, the Secretary to Cabinet did not dispute the narration of events and the abrogation and violation of the agreement. He did not. And the third person was President Hakainde Hichilema himself through an address that he made on the 19th of June. And again, in that address to the nation, President Hakainde Hichilema did not dispute the fact that his government had violated the initial agreement. He did not. So when you have a government that enters into an agreement and then proceeds to violate that agreement, there is no further room for engagement with such a government in the hope of resolving the matter, because clearly they do not have a genuine, sincere desire to see ECL repatriated to Zambia and buried to Zambia. So we need to deal with that fact. We can't force it on the government. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Chair. Thank you very much. I want to endeavor. I don't think they endeavor to take off. As Tom said, you said, have we dared or attempted to reason with the family, the grieving family of our late president, to try and rescind the decision? Our categorically state that it is a very, very dangerous thing to do for us as Tonzi, because just like you know, the Zambian people know, and the way we know this government, the way we know the CV of this government, does it show that it's a government that can stick to rules and agreements? The answer is no. So if we dared to do that, we will be actually risking our CV ourselves, because as Tom said, we are a group that means well, a group that sticks to that values agreements. So we wouldn't endeavor to do that, because it would be risky. Because in the event that we try to reason with the family to try and rescind the decision, and then this government does what it is known for, breaking rules, lying, and among others, then it was going to jeopardize our CV as Tom said. Thank you very much.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Alright, that's all for you today, lovely viewers. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you, lovely viewers. Once again, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. I love you, peace, I gotta go.
Audio